Hello everyone, welcome back to Sudoku Sunday, where today we are doing Take Me Out to the Ball Game by E401. This is such a cute looking puzzle, I love it. Let's jump right into the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits on a thermometer increase from ball to tip. So this is a 4, this digit here has to be greater than 4, and this digit here has to be less than 4. Digits on a white Kropke dot here are consecutive, so if this was a 3, this could be a 2 or a 4. Digits on a gray circle are odd. Adjacent digits on an orange Dutch whisper line have a difference of at least 4, so if this was a 3, this would have to be at least 4 away from it, so 7, 8, or 9. Digits on a purple Renban line are a non-repeating set of consecutive digits in any order. So if there was a 9 here, it would have to be 8, 7, 6, 5 in some order. It doesn't have to be that exact order, but all of those digits would have to be on the line. Alright, let's get started. So, the first thing I do with any thermo puzzle is look at this really long thermometer and kind of count out the minimum and the maximum it can be. So if this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means there's only 1 degree of freedom on this thermometer. And because there's 2 kind of identical thermometers, that means we're gonna get some really interesting pairs here. We can mark this down. 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, and this would be 1 or 2, but because we already have a 2, 3 pair in the box, we know for a fact that this is a 1. And this thermometer here actually has to be the minimum here because there's only 3 digits that are less than 4. So it has to be 1, 2, and 3 here. Alright, so we already know 2 and 3 have to be in this bottom area. 1 has to be in the top. These here, so every digit, 1 through 9, in this row has to be on a thermometer. 9 can never be on a thermometer unless it is on the tip, because if 9 was here, we couldn't put anything above it. So one of these two here is a 9. So this has to be odd. It can't be 1, it can't be 3, it can be 5, 7, but it can't be 9. This digit here can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. It has to be at least a 5. This here is going to be up 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. But this here, this digit here can be literally any one of these numbers. But we do get an 8, 9 pair in the row, or in the column here. I'll just say that's a 2, 3, 4. We also have a 5, 6 in the column, and a 6, 7, and a 7, 8 in the column. There's really interesting, really interesting interactions. But here is the given digit doing its work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay. That's a lot of digits at once. Let's take a little look here. See if we can get anything out of Sudoku. Here's a 7. This could be 3, 5. This is not a 7 anymore, that's a 5, so this is a 3. Three is one of these. Oh, 9 can't be here anymore, so this is 8, 7, 6, 5. 9 is here. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And 4 is not consecutive with any of those, so this is the 4. That's the 6, 7, which is fixed by that. So if we say that 7 is the maximum here, this would be a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We could never have a 2 on it. And if 4 is the minimum, it would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these here are 3, 5, and 8. We know one of these has to be a 5. And this is not the 5, so this is the 5 here. That's a 3 or 8, and it sees an 8. So it has to be a 3. That's not a 3 anymore. That's not a 4 anymore, so that's a 2. What is left? 8, 9. Unresolved, okay. Where do we want to look next? We still have a few options. Look at... So 8 can't be here, but it also can't be on the pink line. Because if we had 8 on the line, 7 would also have to be on the line, and it cannot. Same with 9, actually. And 9 is blocked at the same places. This is an 8-9 pair. This digit here, then, is at least 4 away from the highest digit, which is 9. So this is 5 or less. That's 5. It can't be 4 or 3. It can be 2 or 1. Three is in one of these places. Not sure I want to mark that down yet. I have a lot of 7s. There anyway. Make 7 happen. 7. This was a 7. This would have to be 1, 2, or 3. It can be 1 or 2. 6. This is one of these. If 6 was here, this would have to be 1 or 2, which it can be. Has quite a few places it can go. So what can this one be? This can't be 5, 7, so it can be 1, 3, or 9. U can't be 3, 5, so this is 1, 7, or 9. Oh. C's and that 8, 9. 8. Any of these still work. Three. Let's pencil mark 3s in here now. In this row, it's in one of these 2 places. One of these 3 places, but that's not very helpful. We have a lot of 9s, 7s, and 8s. Lots of high numbers, not a lot of low numbers. This has to be a low number, because it can't be 5. Well, maybe not. If this was 6 and 9, it would. This can't be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. It can't be 1 because this cannot be 2. I think it can be up. Can't be 4 because this can't be 5 or 3. If it's 2, then this is 1. And if it's 3, then this is 4. Do anything with 6s. Not particularly. Four is in one of 2 places. We do have kind of a lot of 4s. Oh, so 4 is in the same places as 3 here. 3, 4, which makes this 6, 7, 8. This has to be 4 or lower, which means it's a 1 or a 2. Means this has to be 5 or greater. Not be 5, it can be 6 or 9. Oh, and I think 5s go in the same places as 6s here, which makes this a 5-6 pair, and this a 9. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. A 3 is up here, which takes a 3 out of here. This is not a 5. Three, 5, 6. Three here. This guy can be pretty much anything. Well, it has to be 1 or 2, actually. At least 4 away from 6. Which means 4 can only go here, which is consecutive with 3. 2. It's 4 away from 6, not 5. 2. 5. 1. Which means you are 5, 6 again. And you are 1, 2, and 4. 4 is this, so that's a 1. For these 1, 2, 9. Not a 2. Don't know anything else about that. You are, that's not a 1. 7, 8, 3. These 2 are not 3. This is a 3, which means that's a 7, and that's an 8. That is not an 8. Not the 7. In this column here, this can't be an 8 anymore, so the only place an 8 can go is here. 9, 1, 4. Can't be 9. Or 3, so that's a 1. And this is a 8. 6. It goes here, 8 goes here. 6 or 9, it sees a 6. It can still be, oh, never mind. It is seen by a 1, so that's a 2. That's seen by a 9, so it's a 7. What's left here? 1 and 9. And this one sees this, so it's 9, 1. Neither of these are 1, and this one is not 9, so it's a 2. Now, we are left with the middle box. This 3 clears up these pencil marks. Let's just click through and see what we can get. 1 goes here. Can't do 2s quite yet. 4 4s. 5 goes here. 6. Still undetermined. 7. 6, 8. goes here, which clears up the 4, which gives us 4 and 2 up here. 9 goes here. So what is left to come back to? 6 and 2. 2 goes here, 6 goes here, which clears up the 6 and the 5. That was a very fun puzzle, very approachable. Thanks for solving along with me, and I'll see you back here next time.